Welcome to another episode of the Palm Springs Baker. Well, we all made it through the holidays. Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, throughout the old fruitcake day, bring your kid to work day, and all the rest of it. So now it's time to get ready for New Year's. And we have a couple of recipes for you so you can throw a very easy, not so sweetsy New Year's Day brunch. But before we do that, I have a very special guest for us today. She or he is really the hostess with the mostest of Palm Springs, Bella DeBall. Bella, thank you so much. Grab your cocktail. The first thing we need to do, you know, dear,
Cheers.
kind of relax and have a little pre-New Year's yes.
Happy holidays, season's greetings.
Thank you, and this must be a particularly busy time for you, dear. I mean, you are all over the place. You're at every event that seems to happen. I know you were at the big holiday parade, and I'm sure a whole lot more.
Oh, everybody had lights on. It was the season. 'Tis the season to be merry and gay, don't you know?
And you make it that way like nobody else can, sweetie.
All the concerts, all the festivals.
And I bet you have a whole lot of stuff coming up.
Oh, I tell you, besides New Year's and New Year's Eve, there's the big modernism coming in February with double-deck bus tours.
Huge. Now that's kind of the end of February, right?
It's 11 days, mid-February, 400 events.
And honey, you're all over the place like nobody's business.
And the Palm Springs
Do
International.
you behave yourself for that?
Oh,
or?
I well.
Okay, you know.
Oh, yes. I'm up on top of the double-deck bus tours with
There's
the big
probably a lot
hair.
of traveling salesmen. I mean, you know, does that ever... Okay, you behave yourself, sweetheart.
I'll try.
Okay. But you know, people actually, I think they're staying in a little bit more for New Year's Eve, aren't they?
They love to entertain.
And I think that's good. You know, you don't want to drink too much and get yourself in trouble. You don't want to get a DWI. You know what that is?
What's that?
Drinking while incontinent.
Oh, the idea.
I almost got one the other day. I know, at my age, but it happened almost. You know, Belle, it's that time of year when we all get a little serious and we really try to improve ourselves and by making some resolutions. So I made one in particular.
And what's that, Chuck?
That is not to make idle chit-chat while I'm being waxed. I thought that would be important.
You gotta
Right?
be careful, don't want to slip.
No. And how about you? You have any?
Well, probably to get bigger hair. I need bigger hair.
I think you need it, dear. I think you need
In
it.
higher heels and shorter skirts.
Oh my God. So I think we're ready to head over to the kitchen. But first we have to bring in the new year.
Get ready.
Oh, Bella, we're gonna make a wonderful New Year's Day brunch today, and it's so easy. But I gotta tell you, sweetheart, before we go any further, I've gotta get a neck massage because looking up at you is just cranking my neck, dearie.
Oh,
but we
honey.
all look up at you in Palm Springs. You're such a sweetheart.
Bless you, my child.
Oh.
I love an honest, intelligent, observant person.
Well, we try. So we're gonna make a spinach cheese souffle.
Sounds
So the
great.
first thing we have to do is we're gonna turn up our oven to 375 degrees.
Hot stuff, baby.
So are you ready to start cooking?
Here we go.
Okay, kiddo. Well, here's a bowl. I've got 5 eggs in there, and I'm gonna give you a whisk to work with. Have you ever worked with a whisk? In the kitchen, in the kitchen. Dear.
I tell you, Chuck.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I want to know, but anyway, you can start slightly beating those eggs, and we're going to add some Monterey Jack and cheddar cheese.
Ooh, yummy.
Yes, and we're going to mix that all in there real nice. And then we've got some good, healthy spinach.
Oh, make it a good start to
Yes.
the new year healthy.
Absolutely. Right.
Bacon.
Oh, and bacon. See, it didn't take me long to flub off. Not at all, dear. And then we're going to add a little heavy cream. There we go.
That's heavy and thick.
That's heavy. So we want to just sort of slightly incorporate that. So next, all we have to do is put that into the microwave, 20 seconds, maybe like 4 or 5 times. So how about you doing that, Bella?
Oh, it sounds
I
so
know,
complicated,
honey.
but I'll
Oh,
try.
I know you're a whiz in the kitchen, honey. There you go. There we are, and I'll do the 20 seconds, and we'll just pop that in.
We're in lock business.
Yay! Do you want to just take that out now? I
Ooh,
think
I'm
that's
so
the 5th time, Bella.
excited, Chuck.
Yes! Look at you. You
Ooh.
are just the little most, you know, Bella the Ball, and you are just a master in the kitchen.
It looks
Look at
beautiful.
the, oh, you did a
It smells so good.
Belle, you know what? You're not kidding anybody. You come off as just this party girl, but look at you in the kitchen. It's perfect. It's just slightly thickened, just the way it should be at this point. So Bella, like I told you, this is just so easy. All this crust is little rectangles of crescent dough that you can buy in the dairy section, right?
How easy.
You've done that, right? Or I suppose you roll out your own.
Oh
right,
yeah,
Gary?
really, gymnastics,
You know?
right.
And we're just gonna pat these out into 4 little rectangles. I'm actually gonna make 3 rectangles and 2 smaller ones. How about that? You know, Bella, I feel like I've been working you very hard today. So let's have a little merry energy drink here.
Happy holidays.
Our little martini energy drink. How about that?
Give us a little perkiness.
Yes. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get all of our crescent dough into our ramekins. But before we do that, I have put some oil throughout all of the ramekins so that they'll lift out very easily. So I'm gonna just start lifting these in very gently. And we want these to kind of hang over the edge a little bit, okay?
Form them in there a little bit.
Form them in a little bit. But we also want a little bit because we're gonna fill them and then we're gonna layer that in.
Okay.
I know they look a little rough, but we want them to look rustic. So they are perfect, okay?
Good job, Chuck.
So we are now ready to put that fabulous egg mixture you came up with into each of the ramekins.
I'm so excited.
Okay? Yes. Well, you're so good at this. Do you need me to help you at all, dear?
Oh, I'll try a little and you can supervise.
Can you handle this?
Give me your expertise.
You are so good. I love it. I love it. More on that one.
Grab that little baby.
I'll
one.
grab the little one. This is, you know what? You did an absolutely, I hate to say it, but a perfect job.
Calculated
Don't
it
you
out.
go stealing this show, honey. I know.
I'm just going to steal the food. I'm so hungry right now.
I know it's vicious out there in this business. We're gonna put a little bit of the cheese on top.
Sprinkle the cheese
just
on
to
the
make
top.
it pretty.
Oh,
You know, and we're gonna let a little bit of that egg show through.
of course.
But we're gonna get a little cheese just to make it look even more luscious. Just as luscious as you, Bella.
Oh, you
How
did
about
such
that?
a nice job.
How about that? Just gonna add a little slight rim of egg wash, and that's just gonna make that crust look shiny
Wash it there.
and fabulous. Yes. And now we'll just pop these into the oven.
It's getting close. Mwah.
So Belle, now that we've got the entree put in the oven, we're gonna make our wonderful brunch dessert. And you know, at this point of the holidays, everyone just wants something small and light, but delicious. So that's what we're gonna do. You know what we're gonna make?
What?
Champagne cupcakes.
Oh, to match my champagne
Yes,
dress.
and we
I-
even have a bottle of champagne right here. Let's just get it open, okay? Here we
Ooh,
go. You wanna do
look
the
out,
honors,
look out,
sweetheart?
look out.
Oh, great job. That's awesome, Belle. So what I've got in the bowl here are 3 eggs, and if you want to start kind of breaking those up, mixing those around, this is so easy. All you do is add a packaged white cake mix, and then we are going to add some oil to that.
Pour it in there.
Oh, honey, I know. We are going to put in a cup of champagne.
Oh, get us
And-
going on that celebrating.
You know what? It's gonna make this cake batter just light and fluffy. You know how sometimes you do that with waffles? Well, guess what? We're gonna add. Oh, look
it's
at
bubbling.
that! Look at that react.
Ooh, I love that.
Yes. Now you can just incorporate that a little bit. We're just gonna get this little electric beater going. And it's really important to get this heavily incorporated and very, very smooth. You know what? I think we're done.
Ooh, that looks
We're gonna
gorgeous.
just let that go, and we're about ready to pour that into our little muffin tins.
How pretty. and
Yes.
Impressive.
see now how light and bubbly that batter is because of that champagne?
Ooh, just
see,
fluffy.
there's plenty of good reasons to use champagne. You know?
Never in doubt.
Never leave it out. Now what I'm doing is I'm filling each of these paper cups about 3/4 of the way to the top. Okay? Do you want to pop them in the oven?
Ooh, I'm so excited.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go. Good job, Bella.
Shoving it in.
You know, Bella, everybody thinks that good buttercream frosting is so hard to make. It's not. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right here and now, and it's also gonna have some champagne in it too. Because it's New Year's,
Celebrate
right?
for sure.
I know. So buttercream would call for butter, wouldn't it? So if you want to take 2 sticks of butter and put it in that nice bowl there, I'm gonna start beating the heck out of it.
Go for it, Chuck.
There we go. That is actually 4.5 cups
Oh, wow.
of powdered sugar, but just a little at a time, honey. Just a little, don't get crazy. 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, just 1/4 cup of our champagne. And can you imagine how those bubbles are gonna lighten that up?
I can hear
And we're gonna incorporate that a little bit more. Add in a little lemon zest, as if there isn't enough flavor in here, but this is just gonna make it even more fabulous. So now we're gonna frost our cupcakes fresh out of the oven.
I'm so excited.
I know, so we're gonna take some of our buttercream, and you know what, I like to just use a spoon. To me, it makes them look so much more homemade.
You know, what separates us is our ability to accessorize.
Yes.
And you need some jewels and
Oh,
some
well,
treasures.
we have them, darling. We have them right here, and I think they match your outfit.
Well, I came dressed for the occasion.
I'm just gonna start putting some of these very carefully in all around our cupcake.
Sparkle and shine.
I'll just keep going, honey. There we go. And who better to party with and bring in the new year than you, Bella? Thank you so much for being here today.
Oh, it is my pleasure. You are a master in the kitchen and such a great time creating this beautiful brunch with you.
Well, it sure looks good, and it was easy, and I think it's gonna taste really good too. It's light and crusty, and oh my gosh, it looks delicious.
Are you ready?
Oh, honey. And now we're gonna top off this fabulous brunch with just a nice little sweet dessert, but not overly sweet. You know, by this point, we've all had enough, so all we want is a little sweet morsel to bring in the new year. You take one too, Bella.
They are so beautiful.
Yes.
You did such a great job.
Oh, thank you. I gotta just,
I love the accessories, all the jewels.
I knew you would. And how is that cupcake?
Oh,
Isn't that delicious? I know.
I will take a dozen.
And I swear you can taste the champagne in there. So that's it for today, Bella. Thank you again for being here. And to all of you at home, remember, be good, be you, and bake. And to you, Bella, have a very, very happy new year.
Thank you. Happy New Year.